all-time Kevin Durant. Brilliant strategy taking size and power to Damian Lillard. I say that because I did the same. The strategy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising up and with tip.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Carter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Levine can't hit. Oladipo left side, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Markkanen, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Indiana now.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. Huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Warren. From downtown, Levine can't hit. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Here's Markkanen, following the basket by T.J. Warren. Levine, good.
Well, these shots to me are about confidence, and Levine feeling very comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Shoots a fader. The kick out to Warren. Back to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Carter. Carter pulls it in. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Levine banked in off the glass. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Can't get it to fall. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Levine, here we go. Outside, White. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Porter. From deep. They get it again. Here's Carter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Porter pulls it in. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. But how about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018? But he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And Chicago has possession after Jeremy Lamb's miss. The rebound by Turner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Goga Bitadze comes in for Turner. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Domantas Sabonis. Then for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And it's done in for Zach Levine. Cornett kicks to Dunn. And there's the pass to Hutchison. Satoransky in the corner. Down low. Here's Cornett. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Pass to McDermott. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And there's the feed to Young. Back to Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And Holiday throws it down.
He sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Young. Fires for three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Okay, Thaddeus Young showing off that big-time ability to stretch the defense. How about that, Kev?
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Ripped away. 1 second left. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a And recently, we chatted with Zach Levine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees.
You know, we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said, just competitive-wise. We don't have all the miles.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the 2nd quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Chris Dunn is out there with Harrison. Then there's Valentine, and it's Cornette in at the center position. The shot by Harrison, no good. Pacers trail by 3. We're starting the 2nd quarter, about a minute gone. Warren dishes to McDermott. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. Oladipo, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Zach Levine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's White in for Dunn.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
White, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. The kick out to Warren. Left side, Sabonis. Stolen by Markkanen. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. And Levine with the slam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach Levine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Levine for three. That shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Warren's got his second basket.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Pacers trail by 7. Here's Oladipo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's White. A new 14 for the Bulls. Back to Markkanen. Levine inside the three-point line. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Oladipo, here we go. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Levine.
Just an excellent all-around talent. Carter Jr. runs the floor with purpose.
Warren the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. Miami's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. McConnell kicks to Turner. Here's Bitadze. Back to Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Well, Miles Turner has incredible upside. Look at that drive. My goodness, gets himself to the foul line.
Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint, that's nice.
Bitadze, the pass to Turner. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Tries again. Good work there as it goes.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Porter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we had. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6 titles they won, even though the last one was over 20 years ago.
Wow, the only team to ever three-peat twice. Can you believe that?
And that's a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
And White kicks to Levine. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana.
And just a disciplined defender. Carter Jr. uses his instincts to make his opponent uncomfortable.
And finished off by Porter.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And stolen by Dunn. Porter kicks to Dunn. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Outside to Brogdon. Dishes it to McDermott. To the paint. Here's Turner. And he can't bank that one in. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. The Bulls leading by 7. Stolen by Brogdon.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And the 3 off target. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Levine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Here's Brogdon. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:51 left in the third. Levine wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Indiana shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Carter. Stolen by Brogdon. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Holiday with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Sabonis. Lamb, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Dunn.
You know, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Warren's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Harrison's checked in. Here's Bitadze. He's got 6. The pass to McConnell. Makes it off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hutchison passes to Harrison. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pushing it up. Here's Hutchison. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. T.J. Warren picks one up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. White, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. He hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the free throw line. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Holiday. Back to Lamb. Stolen by Satoransky. One-on-one here. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this. 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The Bulls leading by 8. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. We've got Satoransky. He's out there with White. Young out there with Harrison. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 slot.
Well, you like how Oladipo leaks out in transition. So aggressive in the open floor.
White the pass to Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. 0 free throws, good from Thaddeus Young.
It's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Chicago grabs the miss. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Harrison. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Hutchison. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The Bulls leading by 8. Satoransky in the corner. White looking around. There's the triple. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oladipo finds Warren.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Fires the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. but you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure, and he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Turner passes to Sabonis. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. All going up court. Here's White. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Oladipo. Oh, wow!
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Back to Levine. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Oladipo. Outside, Sabonis. Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. There's the lob to Carter. The shot that time, not on target.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Oladipo getting more confident in these big-time moments, demands the basketball and finds a way to score.
There's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
There's Brogdon. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
Porter passes to Markkanen. Carter left side. On the wing, Levine. The three. And he's good on the three ball. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. No fear, under duress, big-time moment, and Domantas Sabonis delivers. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Lamb is checked in for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 4. Now Brogdon. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For three, Levine. The kick out to Porter. Stolen by Warren. Outside, Sabonis. To the inside. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
On the wing, Levine, from outside the arc, frames it from downtown.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the wide open shot from Warren tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's Porter outside. Kick out to Levine. Shoots the three. That shot no good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that.
strategy was clear. Score on all dunks and layups and leave nothing to chance. Every drive had power, grace, and an inspiring sense of greatness.
Game time. Awesome, guys. That was the NBA 2K TV challenge.
It's almost unfair. Let's see.
Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now here is Carter. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Oh, that was terrific!
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Vucevic against Carter. Feeds it to Markkanen. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
And hey, Fournier is not just an outside shooter. I mean, he can also get busy near the basket thanks to that quick release.
Outside, White. Inside. Markkanen, good.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Count that one from Isaac.
How about 3 or 4 of the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
To the paint. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Fultz against White. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. He feeds it to Vucevic. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Now here's Levine. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Fultz. Second shot opportunity. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Here's Gordon. That shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. White the pass to Porter. The feed now to Markkanen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 6 points for Lauri Markkanen. Outside Fournier. Passes it to Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. Levine with it. Defended now by Fournier. Carter kicks to White. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Porter passes to Carter. So they take the lead. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And yeah. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Now here is Carter following the miss by Otto Porter. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Vucevic finds Fultz. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Markkanen passes to Carter.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Carter. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Levine, and it's done in for White. Here's Ennis. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Carter pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Young. The layup missed.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Young. Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornette in at the center. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experience, calming effect veteran he is.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
Some changes for Chicago. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Harrison passes to Young. And it's Young finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Good.
Really good to see Augustine getting it done from there because it proves he's not just a jump shooter.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Harrison in the corner. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Ennis. Got a piece of it. The pass to Bamba. Unloads from 9. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Bamba's got 5.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
And Young, here we go. And Young slams it home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining. Here's Ross, finished off the break. Ross has got his first points in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, another
the power on that throwdown.
Putting on a show. Frost can elevate with the best of them.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Valentine shot good.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Ross on the wing. Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. That one rolling around and rims out. Chicago trailing here. Now Valentine. Cornette passes to Harrison. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And it's Ennis at the elbow. Here's the dish to Bamba. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one. Valentine passes to Harrison. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Yep, it counts. Bamba's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That'll put Michael Carter Williams on the line. Chris Dunn picks one up. The Magic have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Porter, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They only had a couple of rough stretches.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac into the 3 spot. Carter dishes to Porter. Outside, Levine. Back to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His 3-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
There's no doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that 3-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Right side, White. That shot off, and Orlando the other way now.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
You know what you get there, Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Isaac against Porter. Isaac goes in. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 10.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Isaac kicks to Fournier. Passes it to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Levine, banked in off the glass. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Fournier against Levine. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Magic.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Fournier. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. No good with the triple. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Porter.
In the fast break situation, if Fournier sees an opportunity for an easy score, he's all in.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. So for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Luke Cornett. Denzel Valentine comes in for Zach Levine. And it's Harrison in for White. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Valentine passes to Young. Ross against Satoransky. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Gordon with no one around. Oh, good on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Valentine. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Ross passes to Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 10 points.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Hutchison passes to Satoransky. Orlando grabs the miss. Ross has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Young. No good on the last second attempt there. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Chris Dunn is out there with Satoransky, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward. Bulls trail by 14, and it's Dunn penetrating, and it's denied. Outside Gordon. Ross finds Gordon. Back to Ross. Shoots over Satoransky. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Fournier pulls it down. Magic leading by 14. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fultz with the ball. And here's Gordon from outside. Offensive rebound. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Vucevic is known as being an excellent offensive rebounder, in part because he does such a good job at getting the ideal position for these putback throwdowns. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Right side, Gordon. Fultz, the pass to Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Dean comes in for Satoransky. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Isaac passes to Ross. Now Vucevic, defended by Carter. Isaac, the shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 18. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Isaac. Kept alive Orlando, but they'll get another chance. Fultz kicks to Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Markkanen finds Carter. It's tipped, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Carter outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bulls trail by 18. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's White. Here's Markkanen. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Here's Gordon, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Vucevic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Levine can't hit. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For three, Fournier. The Magic again can't hit. Out to Carter. Feeds it to Porter. Back to Carter. Outside Levine. That one falls coming off Carter's feed.
Well, I like seeing Levine, guys, waste no time firing away. I think his decision-making and shot selection and passing getting better.
Here's Isaac. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
some more player varieties with @Toki Black. How about his airness, Michael Jordan paired with Wilt Chamberlain and Ray Allen? This lineup gives you athleticism, power, and a premier shooting threat. With the strategy of moving the ball to find good looks, Ray Allen with a big three to bring the team to a 3-0 advantage early. Wilt protected the...
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through it.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Garland. Sexton on the wing. Feeds to Drummond. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
White looking around. Up top, Porter. Now the feed to Carter. Now here's Porter. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen passes to Levine. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And it's Osman missing.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Back to Levine, and stolen by Drummond. Left side, Love. The pass to Drummond. Count it.
Yeah, this is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Now here's Love. Sexton dishes to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Drummond's got 6.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Porter passes to Levine. To the inside. Here's White. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Love. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Carter. And stolen by Drummond. Back to Love. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's White. Back to Carter. The kick out to Porter. White dishes to Carter. Good D by Drummond.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
White finds Porter, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. He's got 8. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. No good there. Good work defensively by Carter. Drummond passes to Garland. Back to Drummond. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Bulls trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Young. Pass to Cornette. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now here's Satoransky. He's tightly guarded. Here's Hutchison. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Down low, Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Young's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Got a piece of it. And it's Dunn penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once again, Dunn showing off his all-around game. Not just an incredible shooter, but an unreal finisher on the drive as well.
Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Nance dishes to Thompson. Out to Nance. Here's the 3. Hope they get it back. Out to the right wing. Windler's shot is off. The Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Dunn. Unable to get that one. Nance with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Porter, no luck. Chicago leading. Now Satoransky. He's got 5. Cornette. It's deflected. Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
To the paint. Nance, no good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Cornette kicks to Young. Here's Cornette. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Sexton on the wing. 1:21 left here in the second. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Windler. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Valentine kicks to Satoransky. Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Cornette's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. Sexton against Satoransky. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Down the pass to Valentine. To the left side wing. Satoransky, the pass to Valentine. Back to Satoransky. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the inside. Stolen by Satoransky. Harrison passes to Hutchison. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. Out to Nance. Baseline try. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were always within striking distance. 5. And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter at the small forward. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Osman. It's tipped, and Drummond kicks to Sexton. It's up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. White with it. Garland picks him up. And Carter with the basket on the assist by White. Carter's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Bulls. And it's Sexton penetrating. And the basket is good.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
To the paint. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Blows the dunk.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Back to Levine. The 3. Porter trying to free himself up. And Zach Levine hits from deep. Levine's got 5.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the middle. And that one's good by Porter. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And good defense, but better offense. Porter has skills, no doubt about it.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Down low, here's Carter. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Kobe White. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bulls leading by 5.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And again, Chicago turns it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Levine. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Valentine kicks to Harrison. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Love wide open. He fires. And he hits it to tie the game up. Love's got 5.
Well, it helps to have a big man who can shoot it. Kevin Love can certainly do that, letting that one fly.
The kick out to Young. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Markkanen passes to Valentine. Back to Markkanen. And stolen by Love. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Thompson. And the call on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. On the wing, Nance to the inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Nance. He's got 10.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Nance, right side, lets it go with a 3. Harrison with the rebound. And Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. Valentine passes to Hutchison, and he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's Garland. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Harrison passes to Young. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Hutchison. Here's Harrison. Got it up. No good. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll have the start of a fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Hands out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Satoransky with it. Garland picks him up. The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Cavaliers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Osman, the pass to Nance. For the 3, it's good from long range.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Levine. Back to Porter. Outside, Levine. Inside, White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Goes up on the block. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 3. The wide open look here for Garland. They get it back. Off target with the open look.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Satoransky finds Carter. Satoransky in the corner. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Chalk up 2 there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nance passes to Osman. Poked away. He dishes it to Garland. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Love check in for the Cavaliers. And Chicago also making a switch. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Satoransky. Sexton dishes to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton. Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Here's Levine, tries again, trying to get open as Carter. Misses at the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 3, up the floor. Porter with a block. Here's Love. Nice D from Levine. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Levine.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Outside, Sexton. Out to the wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Outside, Levine. And they pick up 2. 9 points for Zach Levine.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
And it's Drummond missing. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Quarters checked in for Jetty Osman. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Garland, a 3-pointer off the mark. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. Outside Porter to the paint and stolen by Sexton. Love the pass to Drummond. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Back to Levine. Stolen by Garland. Sexton the pass to Porter. Chicago grabs the miss. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. Outside Levine. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
On the wing, Porter. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Count it!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Levine. It's good!
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland kicks to Porter. Down low. Drummond passes to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton finds Drummond. From deep. Right between the eyes.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
To the inside. Here's Markkanen. And stolen by Love. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it.
the basket and secured many key rebounds. A flashy through-the-legs dunk entertained us. And another drive to the basket would give this game's last dance. Impressive 5-2 victory.
Not bad, but I like this lineup better. Flash Got Fans 23 brought some balance with the guard, Derrick Rose. Added Shaq for a dominant inside.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena earlier on. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the windy. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin,
David Aldridge, thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Porter in at the 3. Warren dishes to Turner. Basket counts. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the court. You literally want to dislike your opponent.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And now Warren running the floor all by himself.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Carter kicks to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. And Indiana will come the other way. Over in the corner, White. Back to Markkanen. Out to White. 5 on the clock. Inside, a second chance effort. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by White.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter. And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time. A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Porter passes to White. Porter dishes to White. On the wing, Levine. Back to Porter. It's White on the wing. Outside, Markkanen. Porter passes to Markkanen. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, G.A., and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Another shot. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Carter. Porter dishes to Markkanen.
Driving with a purpose there. It's crucial that Markkanen continues to cut with this kind of tenacity.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of the skill set.
To the middle. Over to the wing. Here's Hutchison. Off target from outside. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
I'm just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Young's checked in for Chicago. Chris Dunn comes in for Zach Levine. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's Bitadze, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Satoransky. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Valentine's shot, good.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
There's the pass to Holiday. The three-pointer is right on target.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Here's Valentine. It's stolen by Lamb. Here's McConnell. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The shot by Harrison, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
There's Bitadze. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Count that one.
I like how Lamb just shrugs off the contact, showing true toughness on these finishes.
Dunn kicks to Cornette. And here is Valentine. Back to Harrison. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so here is Indiana. Here's Bitadze. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the tie. The second quarter coming up. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
On the court for Indiana, we got Doug McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. So for the Bulls, Porter's checked in for Shaquille Harrison, and it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Pass to Carter. Valentine dishes to White. Stolen by Holiday. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No good from Lamb. And here they come. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Valentine. Carter's got his first points of the night.
Little else the D can do. Carter Jr. is just a pro at scoring difficult buckets.
Some changes for Chicago. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young, and Zach Levine subbed in for Valentine. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Here's Holiday. No good off the back of the rim.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Back to White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
But playing fast is what White does. I mean, it must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to foul him. Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky sub in for Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And White kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. Hutchison. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Oladipo. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sabonis, no good.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Here's Brogdon. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And here comes one, leading the fast break. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. And the wide open shot from Warren. Indiana again missing. Chicago with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 10. Brogdon finds Sabonis. Now Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Turner. Markkanen pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And you have to be excited about Kobe White. I mean, he joined the league at just 19 years old. He has awesome potential.
It's Sabonis with the drive. Back to Turner. Up and in on the layup. Turner's got his second bucket. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
It's stolen by Oladipo. It's Sabonis with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Sabonis has got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Passes to White. Out left to the wing. Now the pass to Levine. 5 to shoot. Satoransky with it. To the inside. Turner with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Oladipo. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Levine.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
To the middle. Here's Hutchison. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
And so we conclude the first half. Bulls lead by 10.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were never able to get the lead above. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Bulls leading by 10. Carter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back to Levine. Pass to White. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Oladipo finds Turner. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Carter's a remarkable athlete. Someone who gets off the floor fast to jump.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. A 12-point game. Stolen by Levine. There's the lob to Markkanen.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
And when Zach Levine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. When Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
White, wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 12. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Turner.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Here's White. Offline with his three. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. That one goes in. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And Carter with his second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Always an explosive leaper. Oladipo's teammates can count on him to finish those alley-oops.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine wide open. Misses the three. Pacers trail by 8. Warren kicks to Sabonis. Shoots a three. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Levine for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Oladipo, here we go. Plays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
White dishes to Carter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Inside Carter has all the tools to succeed. Height, reflexes. I mean, he just has to put them to work.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
Stolen by Levine. Here's White. Porter kicks to Markkanen. Levine against Brogdon. Out to White. Outside Markkanen. Sabonis with the steal. Oladipo against Markkanen. Outside to Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Out to Turner. Uncovered. Up again. And Oladipo stays with it. Oladipo's got 10 points in just the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Stolen by Warren. Oh, Turner in position. It's stolen by Carter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
The kick out to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. White the pass to Levine. And the 3 ball is good. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
a decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. Oh, that's blocked.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And it's done in the corner. To the wing on the left. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harrison. Fires from deep. Chicago now working with the new shot clock.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip.
Back to Lamb. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. Offensive rebound. Done outside. Harrison scanning the floor. Wide open shot is on the money. Harrison's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's Holiday. Harrison with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Dunn. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Satoransky's checked in for Chicago. The Pacers also changing it up. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Bitadze, the pass to Lamb. Good defensive work there by Young. Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Dunn controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 16.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Satoransky finds Young. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trail by 14. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Down low. Takes it from 10. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
First one falls for him. So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young. And Levine subbed in for Dunn. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Warren comes in for Justin Holiday. Oladipo, he's checked in for Lamb. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Here's the 3. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 14. Harrison kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Harrison. Outside, Levine. Over to the left wing. Carter up top. Left side, Markkanen. Levine passes to Markkanen. 3-pointer. And the Bulls with another miss. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Warren. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Satoransky. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Oladipo. Sabonis inside. Markkanen on him. Sabonis, no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Chicago.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach Levine.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Turner finishing it off.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Levine, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed them.
inside presence, and, oh yeah, LeBron James. Shaq's defense proved a valuable asset, sending this block all the way to LeBron for a green 3. The game was tight, and our cover athletes kept it competitive until the final shot of the game sealed the deal. Yet another LeBron James green 3. See, Alexis? He's a valuable asset.
And David.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. Here's Levine. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach Levine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach Levine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now. Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Levine against Fournier. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Isaac. Here's Fournier. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. The kick out to Porter. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Markkanen. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
For the finish, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Carter tries again. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Stolen by Levine. Outside White. Here's Porter. And the pass to Carter. Out to White. Porter in the corner. Here's Carter. Nice D from Fournier.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Fultz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Porter finds Levine. And the shot is good. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Gordon against Young. Inside. Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Satoransky. It doesn't go for him. And Orlando will come the other way. And Augustine with a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrow narrowly misses getting the deuce.
For Orlando, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today, and he makes the first. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Both free throws good from Augustine.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And Orlando has possession. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Ross, the feed to Vucevic. Again, the Magic score.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Ennis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bulls trail by 15. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn misses. Here's Bamba. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Dunn. Pass to Valentine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Carter Williams. Here's Vucevic. And the shot is long. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard position.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Young kicks to Dunn. The kick out to Young. Down low. The pass to Harrison. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Young. Zach Levine's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. And then Carter with the jam.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Orlando leading by 15 to the paint with the shot. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Markkanen on the follow.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Jumps up, and Markkanen throws it down.
Kobe White with the active hands, able to start the break and generate points for his team.
Outside Fournier. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bamba's got 12 in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
The Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And the Bulls making a change here. Porter's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good. 11 points in the game.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive, looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. And hammering down the two-hand slam. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for White, then for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba, and it's James Ennison for Fournier. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open, and it's Gordon missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Porter, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Bulls trail by 14. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Passes it to Fultz. Dishes to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Back to Valentine. That one goes. Count it.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Cornette passes to Satoransky. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ross finds Gordon. Back to Ross. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Cornette's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Mohamed Bamba led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. He did. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Quick first step. Wendell showing he can put the ball on the floor and drive it.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Shoots. Left side, Gordon. Outside, Fournier. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And the shot goes in. Carter's got 9 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Fournier. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Harrison. Shot clock at 5. From 13, rebounded by Isaac.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Fournier finds Isaac. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Young outside. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. White, he's checked in for Harrison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. Ross, he's checked in for Orlando. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
And the basket by Hutchison. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And Fournier kicks to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot. And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter, and Levine subbed in for Dunn. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Fultz comes in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. To the right side. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And there it is for him. White's got his first basket of the night.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Pass to Augustine. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Cornett. Cornett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Levine lays it up off the glass. Levine's got 6.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by White. To the left wing. Here's Valentine. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Vucevic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Back to Gordon. Stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Levine. Rebound by the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Ross, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Denzel Valentine did not like that.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Stolen by Levine. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's the break. Moving it up. Here's Gordon. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Bulls trail by 9. White goes in. Orlando grabs the miss. Fournier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Markkanen. Rebounded by Vucevic. Magic leading by 11. Here's Gordon. And that one drops for him. 15 points for Aaron Gordon.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Valentine's shot, good. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Yep, that one goes in there.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Three-pointer on the way. But he stays with it. Right side, Gordon. That's tipped and stolen by White. Levine passes to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Ross with the steal. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Vucevic finds Gordon. And here is Ross. Here's Fultz. They get it back. Outside Fournier. Passes to Fultz. Over Markkanen. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Levine passes to Porter. Gordon with the defensive effort. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Orlando.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Vucevic.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And Porter, here we go. The dish to Valentine. Takes the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig... Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd. Now it's ended up.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, GA. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Love wide open. He fires. Here's Drummond. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And it's Drummond with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Love kicks to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Osman. Got a piece of it.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Levine against Sexton. Out to White. Stolen by Garland. Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
On the wing, Porter. Down low. Kick out to Levine. Passes it to Porter. To the paint. Will it go? Trying to get open is Carter. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Sexton for 3. Cleveland the rebound. Outside, Markkanen. Inside, Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Sexton the pass to Love. Back to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in 2 hours. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Kick out to Levine. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Stolen by Garland. Outside, Sexton. There's the triple. Rebound collected by Levine. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing here by 8. Here's Markkanen. Carter against Drummond. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist. Sexton's got 10 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Trying to get open is Carter. And again, Chicago. No good. Love goes in. That one good for 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. The pass to Osman. Now Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Drummond. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Colin Sexton. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn. And it's Young. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. And here's Thompson. Drummond with it. He's got 6. A second chance effort. And Thompson kicks to Drummond. Nance with no one around. The long distance 3 is buried. Nance has got 5 now.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Cornette. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland's checked in. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
On the wing, Porter. 3-pointer. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And it's good for 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dunn passes to Valentine. Back to Dunn. Up and in on the layup. Dunn's got his first basket.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
Pass to Windler. Now here's Garland. Dunn covering. Pass to Windler. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Young will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game, stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Nance.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
He gets it in there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Thompson. It's deflected. Here's Harrison. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Some changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Dunk. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Outside, Sexton. To the middle, here's Nance. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Nance has got 7 points in the game.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Porter finds Nance. The kick out to Porter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Nance has got 9 points in the quarter.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Love with the ball. Valentine passes to Markkanen. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Nance. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Markkanen. Cavaliers with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's White. The shot's good. White's got his second basket of the night.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. It was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 14 points and 2 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about... And...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Sexton is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Drummond in at 7. Here's White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bulls. Sexton against White. Sexton attacking. Goes back up. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Sexton's got 16 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Cleveland leading by 13. Nance finds Sexton. The 3. The shot. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling. Body body control. Flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Here's Drummond. Count that bucket. He's got 8. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Harrison's checked in for Levine. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Here's Harrison. They get the rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And here is Garland. Thompson finds Sexton. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Hutchison, it's good on the putback. Hutchinson's got it back down to within single digits for Chicago.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Here's Sexton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
Young's checked in for the Bulls. Dunn comes in for Harrison. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Count that one. Satoransky's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 10. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take it.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. A great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers. Now, that's about attention to detail on the defensive end. Chris Dunn really getting after it with his quick feet.
Hutchison's shot is off.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Well, Young is used to taking punishment. This guy is especially effective inside.
That one is no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here. in the second despite being down.
Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Valentine. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Drummond in the post, defended by Young, and that one's good. Drummond.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Cleveland leading by 10.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Pass to Windler. They get a hand on it. That will count. The shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
On the wing, Porter. Left side, Love. Pass to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Love. Just 4 to shoot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Levine dishes to White. And he drops it in from the low post.
Now, Zach Levine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Here's Porter. Left side, Love. He kicks to Garland. Love the pass to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Carter pulls it in.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond comes in for Nance. And it's Sexton in for Kevin Porter. Markkanen dishes to Carter. And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Osman kicks to Drummond. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do. Boy, Colin Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Passes to Osman. Down low, Drummond, and the shot goes in. Drummond's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
The pass to Levine. Outside Porter. Carter with it. He's guarded by Love. Carter with the bucket.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Osman. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. Bulls trail by 12 and stolen by Sexton. Now here's Garland out to the right wing. Pass to Love. Six to shoot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Carter, intercepted.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Andre Drummond.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
For 3, Love. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
The open look here for Sexton. Hits the three-point bomb.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Osman. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.